always a good time for football here in the city of Pittsburgh. Welcome to Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the Colts sideline, that's head coach Shane Steichen. These guys hoping to make it 2 wins in a row this week. On the Steelers sideline, that is head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Looks about ready to go. Ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt with you in the booth. And we're off on EA Sports. Trevor Etienne to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. They're led out by one of only a handful of quarterbacks, Brock, to eclipse 200 career starts. And we covered him for a long time in Seattle. A 10-time Pro Bowl selection, Russell Wilson.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, then you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
First and 10 from the 41. Ross off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. 3rd and 4 coming up now. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. Look at that power, deep left side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Colts ready for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win. And he sends this away. The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And bringing them out, one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? The former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty.
If we had asked Sam Darnold coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan hauling a heck of a souvenir. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. They'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
With a quick pass out wide. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's Darnold to throw. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball left side. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Throwing his Darnold on 3rd down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
On the return, this is Etienne. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Colts, now Russell Wilson, headed back to the field now. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. 2nd and 10, so at the 28. Shotgun snap for Wilson. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Torrey Horton, his intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Punt meets him at the 28. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Play fake. Darnold. Looking to his fullback now. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Darnold. It's a screen play to Genty. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Genty. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
The gun. Here's Darnold.
46-yard line.
He brings it in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. New set of downs for him at the 38.
And the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Pistol snap. Darnold. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Kenny's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Third and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. Third and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Play action. It's Wilson. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Now Wilson on third and long. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
It's a gain of
So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Etienne on first down. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Charles O'Menahu on the play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A 1-yard pickup brings up third and 8.
To the air on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Corliss Waitman on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. The Steelers offense headed out. They came into this one on one of the league's longest losing streaks, 7 games, Brock. But hoping this lead holds to help them get back in that win column. This play is going to be a give to Jency. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give them an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to Jency. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
To throw, here's Darnold. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
Brings up third and 6.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. Now throw, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The Colts ready to take the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Wilson looking to throw. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he'll get it up to the 27. 8 runs to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up second down at the 27-yard line.
On play action now, Wilson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
22 yards. And the Colts first down.
And a gun to give to ETN. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7 at second down.
Xavier Woods on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
ETN again. Free inside the 30. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's good for a Colts first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
All set now. First and 10. Now Wilson on the play fake. That pass is caught by Horton. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the
Tight end
Steelers.
going in motion here. Wilson now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
That's another Colts first down.
From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
He'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts take a second quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
Colts 7. Steelers 3.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. LeJontay Wester to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Dalton Schultz. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Now Darnold on the play action.
5-yard line.
He's running with it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Steelers first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. The give inside to Stevenson. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
brought down after reaching the 43.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or a premium in this league.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
37-yard line.
Running through the pistol here with Jency. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it in the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal.
For the field goal.
It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
56-yard attempt.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And this will remain a 4-point game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Wilson now off the play action. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And they're going to be set just outside that red zone. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Colts.
It's ETN headed left. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we reach our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning now for Macrisher. It's the Colts facing a 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. The kick by Patterson is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
Here's Western on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Western on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. of the gun. Here's Darnold. Completed to Reynolds. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. That's good for 7 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
Still at the 40 here. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll work against the blitz. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
First and 10.
And again, it's Darnold. He's got it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 4.
They are throwing it again. Cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They've got first down from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Darnold to throw. On the left side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Darnold. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's running for it. And this one doesn't go far. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Got a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
This is Genty on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and long for him here. Got a man. This is Reynolds. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. They'll give up the middle to Stevenson. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Straight ahead with Genty. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He tries to sneak it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Donald Hill, he fumbles it. It looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing here, Darnold. It's a screen play to Genty. Oh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left half. The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points and able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the 2nd half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
Here comes Malik Washington. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington, the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2nd-yard gain. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Wilson on the play fake. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finally lets one go deep left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Put a gold star on the grade sheet for that defensive coverage, even with plenty of time to throw it. That defense never gave the QB a lane to complete it.
On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Give up the guns. It's Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
Here's
7.
Darnold.
At the 40-yard line.
Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10. Darnold Oh, he's keeping it again. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
64 yards. That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's second down and 10.
From the gun, Darnold. He's stepping up and takes off for this one. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Third and long, they're going to throw. Oh, he's in trouble. He's going to go down. The Colts got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
35-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Like the best kickers in this league, he's just keeping on with his job. That's a third now. He's not through the uprights. 3 at a time's not going to get it done in this game, though. Eventually, they got to start running him out for some PATs.
Washington now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. Here's ETN on first down. Escapes a defender. Up to the races, middle of the field. All the way, touchdown, Indy. The Colts grow the lead to 7. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts grow their lead to 8.
17. Steelers 9.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Western on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Darnold now to throw. That's one. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. No, the Colts got to it first. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Yeah, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First and 10 now from the 30. Inside handoff goes to ETN. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Handoff on second and short. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third and a lone yard coming up. Slot man motioned over. ETN on third down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
From the red zone now. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Top and push for the line. And they don't get much after recovering the fumble, so a near turnover ends in a loss of yards. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The kick by Patterson is good. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Kind of a good thing they got the football where they did coming off that fumble recovery. It's disappointing as an offense when you can't move the ball. At least your kicker could pick you up.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Some daylight through the 40. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The give inside to Stevenson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. The quick pass out line. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw, here's Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is second and 16. Darnold. Brought in. And the game only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Brings up third down.
Darnold looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This will be from 52 yards. Got all of it, and this is good. And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
19-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Wilson now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a 1st down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, but obviously without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
It's a pickup of 3.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left.
At the 38.
Russ setting the throw. Throw left side, complete. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Drive entire straights, it's 3rd and 9. They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. We set it down for him at the 38. Now a give to ETN running right. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Not picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down. Russ now from the gun. Absolutely fires this one right side. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. That right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Here's Wilson to the air. Brought in right side. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
They're going to try with ETN. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th.
Touchdown, Colts.
So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Patterson takes on the extra point. And the Colts lead by 15 now.
Steelers 12.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Steelers and Sam Darnold headed out for their next shot on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First play is going to be a give to Jesse. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Second and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Now Darnold. That one's complete over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. Got a man, this is Reynolds. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. We've set it down for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Darnold out to play action. Couldn't find a completion on first down. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Nolan Smith on the coverage defensively.
And again, it's Darnold. Completed to Reynolds. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. We've set it down for him from the 46.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Shotgun give here to Jency. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
Taken down back at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The best defenses you go look at through the decades are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That's a beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
They've got a man in motion. Trying it right side with ETN. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Makes the catch. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Chance to have the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun to give to ETN. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Steelers calling their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Punt team on the field. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Working quickly here.
Center on the stop. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 9-yard line.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play back at the 8. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers trail by 15. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Throwing here, Darnold. It's a screen play to Jency. He dodged the tackle. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down.
Steelers first down.
Pistol snap, Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. That's another quick hitter. And he's down very close to that first, but it looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
That's good for us Steelers.
First and 10, Darnold. It's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Here's Darnold, first and 10. He's going to pull this one down and run with it.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
This one's caught. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. And they get that clock just below 40 seconds to play. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes second and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now to throw. It's in or no. They dropped another one. It's dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
There on the coverage.
Desperation time here. He loses the football. And he's going to fall on top of his own fumble, but it's a turnover either way. He's short of that first down marker. And they stop him from advancing it further. Nice job rallying to it after some chaos there. A very eventful turnover on downs. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And they can trot out every offense's favorite formation now, Brock, and kneel out this week. So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. All right, one more snap to play here.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there. This game is over. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers going to win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.